Hello everyone and welcome to the daily analysis. Essentially this is just looking at the Friday close, so not reviewing anything in advance, but anyway, just looking at GBP USD on Friday. Um, as we can see, we had that huge push to the upside, and I actually made another video called the huge opportunity to make 1,000 pips on pound USD. A separate video, just go quickly check that out, but we was just encouraging and just showing you just through the technical sides versus the fundamental sides, like how the news actually comes later, and you can actually get into a very good position just following the technicals. So as we showed the technicals on this channel and this strategy, um, we had an opportunity to get a buy-in from this early on, so the 28th of Jan, and obviously towards the end of the week we had that news conference, the news that obviously we're going to leave, and that obviously pushed the pound even further up. So if you did follow the technical side, you would have been looking at a good 170 pips, but if you was to follow just the fundamentals and just purely wait for the day, you still profit obviously, but there's more profit elsewhere in a better strategy. So if you did just take the Friday push to the upside, a good 90 pips, but sometimes it can do a ripsaw effect, so it will take you out before the move actually goes even higher. And this technical way is it gets you into the market, but in a risk-free trade. So if, like I said, I think on the few days afterwards, after we broke this structure clear, I said to put this trade into break even, and you've now sitting in a position where when we leave on Brexit, leave on the 31st, if it does come back down, then we've not lost anything too much. We've literally made a risk-free bet on the pound US dollar market. If it goes up, it's going to go crazy. Well, it's going to upside a lot. So yeah, obviously, if you did take this trade, very good news. Obviously, it would push the right all the way up, but there will be opportunities to come into on the next week. I will probably expect market open to do a little gap to the upside. I'm not too sure exactly, but obviously we'll look into that through the weekly and daily analysis videos. So moving on to Euro USD, same sort of ripple effect here. We said during the week. We were looking at a buy, so we had that buy towards here, but there was no if you did miss that move, there was no position to get into for another buy unless you're lowering your time frames and rejecting this EMA. So nothing new for that. USD JPY, like I said, Friday pretty much a downwards push to the downside, and finally with gold, yeah, that the sell the order that we planned to take there just got stopped out. Bullish momentum continued to the upside, so like I said, strategy is never 100%, and you are willing to lose. That's why I would do keenly stress that you are at max risking 1%, so you have to adjust your lot size in accordance to the amount of stop losses that you're about to risk onto your account. Because obviously, in the case of a scenario that it does go wrong, like it doesn't really affect your account too much. But obviously, if you did risk the same amount of lot sizes on a 150 pip stop loss, when essentially you're using a standard 30 to 20, obviously you're going to be hitting 2 to 3 times the damage on your account, which is not what you want to do, especially if you're playing for the long term. So yeah, so this is just the market humbleizing people, just to make sure you are following your plan and not over leveraging, because obviously you'll get caught out. Once you get caught out, it's just a downward spiral if you don't learn and progress forward with it. So that'll be all for this Friday look on the analysis wise. We're gonna post the next video of the weekly outlook, so if you just want to look at that video, it will just quickly explain and review all the trades that you could have done and how we could have played that week better, and essentially it's just a learning curve for you to bring forward for the next week, and use it as a stepping stone to climb further up to your trading goal and perfection, really. So yeah, so that'll be all from us. Make sure you check that video out, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.